In her 44-year career, Shelby County Probate Court Division I Judge Kathleen Gomes has tackled high-profile cases like NFL player Michael Orr's receivership. And with the recent unsuccessful property grab of Elvis Graceland, we're excited to gain Judge Gomes' insight on conservatorships and probate law for families and organizations navigating these complex legal waters. Judge Gomes, thank you so much for coming in.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I always appreciate the opportunity to try to educate people as to the legal system of conservatorships. You know, the conservatorship law is to protect the vulnerable individuals. So our law really protects if you are 18 years old and you are developmentally delayed or intellectually challenged, or if you're 85 years old and you have dementia. You know, there are certain processes that you have to have in order to get a conservatorship because you must be disabled. So the law says that you are disabled because of a mental or physical incapacity that makes you vulnerable to not be able to handle your person or estate, meaning your person, like making medical decisions, estate, making decisions on your money. We are seeing an awful lot of theft.
Really?
And these while they end up being brought as conservatorships because somebody has been taken advantage of.
Like, what were you thinking when you saw this Graceland situation?
Scam.
Yeah, because somebody said, hey, they gave it to me. It's like paper or digital.
Exactly. And of course, that's at a big scale.
Yeah.
That's at a much bigger scale. But we've certainly seen our set of scams here locally on individuals, especially vulnerable, the 85-year-old that, you know, some caregiver has taken advantage of, and they've put their names on their deeds. And then all of a sudden, that individual has no money nor property. We've had situations where people just out of the blue have put, you know, themselves on a deed. You can get it straightened out, but, you know, you're talking about a legal process because what's it called? Clouds the title. You know, you can get it undone. Never have I seen one quite as bad as as the Graceland one. I mean, talk about the audacity.
The audacity. Do you think that Memphis is not going to stop this?
That someone's not going to notice that?
Yeah, and then people really started to understand it with the Britney Spears case, right? When the dad was...
I always start out my speeches is I never thought I would thank Britney Spears. But it has given us an opportunity to talk about conservatorship law and to make sure that people understand that there is a process. We don't just cavalierly take away people's rights, because we're talking about taking away an individual's rights and giving it to somebody else. And so you have to have a doctor's affidavit. We have to have a guardian ad litem investigate. There's a whole lot of steps to make sure that that person is protected. And then if there's any money, we have to bond the person so to make sure that they don't steal the money after they're appointed. We are obligated, though, to only take away those rights that we need to take away. So, for example, if you are developmentally delayed, we don't need to take away your right to estate because you don't have any money, you know. But if you are an individual who may be socially great, can take care of themselves, but has given away all their money, then we're only going to take away the rights to their money and give that to somebody else to make sure that their bills are paid. But those persons are bonded, and bonding is basically an insurance to make sure that the person that we appoint doesn't steal.
Wow. And so what happens when the courts step in and they say, okay, this is that moment where we're going to have to make these decisions? I always wonder what happens behind the scenes, even with the Sherra Wright case with her
That was in
kids.
My court, too.
Oh, so we can't talk about that?
No,
can't talk about that? Can't talk about...
No, I mean, the Sherra Wright is over with. I mean,
right.
Because, you know, she's in jail.
Right.
But I didn't put her there.
Yeah.
But, you know, unfortunately, the way that worked is that another court allowed her to have money, which my court would never have allowed her. You see, it came to me too late. And that's the other thing that happens in these, when people steal, it usually gets to me after the money's gone.
What do you do to not bring it to court? Like, what would you tell them?
We are really on a warpath. I was telling this lady while I was waiting, I have seen more stealing in the last 6 months than I have seen in 11 years as a judge. We're talking about $100,000 to $400,000 to over $1 million being stolen from vulnerable individuals. That is outrageous. And so I'm on a warpath of now wanting to make sure that either the DA prosecutes, and in some instances it's the feds, because it's like bank fraud and things like that. But I've had it. I have had it with people stealing from the vulnerable. Because once again, by the time it comes to me, it's gone. And I don't know that we'll ever get it back. And that's why the conservatorship law is so important, because we step in and we protect those people by allowing us to take over the funds and then basically they bond the person. So even if they did steal, we're going to get the money back.
Oh, wow. I could talk to you for hours. Judge Gomes, this is so insightful, and we're going to put some links up on live@9.tv after this so that people can find answers. So thank you.
Well, and let me just say this, you know, if you know of somebody that needs some assistance and they don't have any family, you know, you can always call the Adult Protective Services, the Family Safety Center. These are people that do step in to help. We've even had situations now where nursing homes are filing conservatorships because people have no one. So there are agencies in the city that will help the vulnerable.
Okay, I need another hour. Judge Gomes, thank you so much.
Well, I could have been here an hour, but you didn't ask me for.
We're gonna watch next time. It's gonna be a show. We're gonna co-host. All right, get ready for that, everybody. Thank you, Judge Gomes.
Thank you.
You're the best.